What's going on, guys? Kieran here, and welcome to a different video on my channel. Something else I've decided to do. We're looking at players who are still playing in FIFA 14 who I think should be legends. Like, not necessarily just legend cards, like legends in the game. First off in goal, we choose Dida. Now, he was a former AC Milan goalkeeper, a very good goalkeeper in his time, in my opinion, although at times he was a bit dodgy. First centre back, we have Carlos Puyol, a real legend for both Spain and Barcelona. Captain for Spain, captain for Barcelona, real leader on the pitch for both club and country. And at the next centre back we have is Lucio, the former Inter Milan centre back. In his prime now, he was a terrific centre back. Really, he was very, very quick. At right back we have Maicon. Again, at Inter Milan he was probably in his prime, a very good player, but I suppose he had that tired game against Tottenham when Bale tore him to bits. I think that's where his decline really begun. So all in all, though, he was a bit of a flop at Man City, but he's still, in my opinion, he still deserves to be a legend. At left back we have Capdevila. He was in a great Villarreal team, actually. He's a former Spanish left back. I think he has 70 caps or so for Spain, but he was a terrific player in his time. Not so good now at Espanyol, but still. At centre defensive mid we have Steven Gerrard. Not a whole lot you can really say about that. You can't really argue with that. Single-handedly brought Liverpool back from the brink in the Champions League final, which they eventually won in 2005. A real leader for them, a great captain. At right mid we have quite a controversial decision. I've chosen to go with Damien Duff because I think when he was at Chelsea in his prime, he was probably one of the best right wingers in the world, probably certainly in Europe anyway. He really was a good player, especially with Chelsea and at Blackburn as well, when he was really only an up and coming talent, really. Terrific player. At left mid there's not really a lot of left mids in the game who I think deemed to be legends, but we did go with David Villa, a terrific player, Spain's all-time leading goal scorer with 60 goals. I can't understand why Barcelona sold him for 4 million to Atletico Madrid. A great buy for them. At cam we have Ronaldinho. Again, you can't really argue with that. Played for Barcelona, AC Milan. I think he's one of the youngest players ever to represent Brazil in the World Cup, behind Pelé. He's, I think he was 18 or something in 2002, but he's currently out of contract actually with Atletico Mineiro. Is it Mineiro? And hopefully someone signs him up there. Left side of striker we have Thierry Henry. Again, a terrific player for Arsenal. Certainly, if he had retired now, he would have gotten a legend card for Xbox One. Terrific player. Of course, playing in the MLS now with New York Red Bulls. But as obviously you can see from the other striker was Didier Drogba, another great player. Spent some time at in China with Shanghai, but moved to Galatasaray now. Again, another player who single-handedly won the Champions League for Chelsea. Now we move on to the bench. As you can see, there's Frank Lampard there. Again, another legend for Chelsea. I think he is their top scoring player of all time for a midfielder. That's incredible. Granted, a lot of them were penalties. Again, we have Ryan Giggs. Again, another player you can't really argue with. He's got over 1,000 appearances for United. I mean, he scored in every single Premier League season he's played for, apart from this year. I have no doubt he will score. At striker, next striker, we have Robbie Keane. Another great player, played for some terrific teams, played for Liverpool. I think he was at his prime at Tottenham, Inter Milan, some great teams. Then we have Eric Abidal, another player who struggled with illness recently from, I think he had cancer of the lungs or something. He's at Monaco now. Another player, I think, a really terrific player, and I don't think Barcelona should let him go. Next we have Alessandro Del Piero. He's playing I think he's in Sydney now. Another legend really for Juventus, a terrific player, one of their all-time leading goal scorers, great player. And then at centre back we have Nesta, was in a terrific AC Milan team that won the Champions League several times. I've no doubt now if he had retired he would have a legend card. And finally, we have Brad Friedel. Again, he's nearly 43 years of age now, and still playing at the highest level. I know he's in goal. Like, same can be said for Ryan Giggs. Like, but yeah, he's a terrific player. Really good. I think he should be #1 for Spurs, in my opinion. So that concludes this video, guys. If you like this video and you'd like to see more of these types of videos, click a like, comment, and subscribe. Peace. Bye.